All right, well, Shelter to Soldier is a nonprofit organization that rescues dogs from local shelters and then trains them to provide life-changing support to active duty military and veterans in need.
Allie Wagner's at the USS Midway Museum for a live training demonstration. Holy moly, we're going to get to see this in person? Cool, Allie.
Yes, we can make that happen. So this is really cool, a great program. So introductions here. We've got Lady, who is as pretty as can be, hanging out here this morning, and I have Nikki Moore, who is here, Director of Operations for Shelter to Soldier. So tell me a little bit about this program that you guys do, the training that happens here on the Midway.
Yeah, so at Shelter to Soldier, we actually have started a new program with what we call morale dogs, who are expeditionary facility dogs that we are placing on Navy ships here in San Diego. So Lady is one of those dogs. She's going to the USS Boxer. And when we started this program, we realized we needed a training space that looked a lot more like a ship and a lot less like our training facility. And so we worked with our friends at the Midway, and they let us use their ship here to practice all of the things that these guys are going to see in their day-to-day life.
Yeah, and in fact, we can kind of walk over towards the, because when you're talking about training to go and be a morale dog on a ship, we're not talking about a regular set of stairs. We're talking about these stairs that are super steep, super narrow.
Yep.
And so this is what you're training the dogs to be able to go up and down.
That's right. So getting them to go up and down these ladder wells was our main kind of goal as coming here, because we don't have that to practice at our facility. So it was something that was unique to a ship environment. And so we knew exactly who to ask. The Midway's been a huge community partner of ours. So we knew exactly who to go to ask to borrow some ladder wells.
Yeah, and what's really interesting is, yes, you guys are going on a regular basis onto the ship. I mean, that's where you're going right after this,
Yep.
in fact.
Yep, we are going to the Boxer right after this to train with Lady there.
Yeah, and so talk a little bit, because you guys, I mean, you've continued to grow. In fact, you're up for an award right now. Tell me about the Defender Award.
Yes, so we actually are a finalist for the Land Rover Defender Service Award. So that would give us the opportunity to receive a Land Rover Defender from Land Rover, as well as a $30,000 donation. We are a finalist, and right now we're in the voting period. So we need the community to help us by voting online for us to win that Land Rover.
Okay, where can they go and vote for that?
So on our website, we have links, also on our social media, Shelter to Soldier on Instagram. We have links to the voting site, and you can vote once a day for until the 19th.
Okay, so we have that. And then, of course, if you want to get involved with what you guys are doing, which is so fantastic. I mean, the dogs are phenomenal, just the amount of joy that they are bringing to our military members. I mean, I'm sure you see the difference it makes.
Every single day. And when we take our dogs on these ships to say hi, or when we're moving them onto the ships to be a part of the crew, it is such a huge light. I mean, everyone's like, oh my gosh, our dog is here, and when is she going to stay with us full time, and is she deploying with us? And it just brings such a little brevity to a job that can be really hard.
Yeah. All right. Well, we will work on doing some demonstrations here in the next hour. We'll have Lady go up the stairs for you. We'll get that all set up, but really great work that they're doing here. And what a wonderful partnership with the Midway, a great opportunity for them to come and train and get to be able to do the work that they do. All right. I'll leave it on Lady. She's just, what a good girl. What a good girl. All right. Paul and Lauren, back over to you.
That dog can make it up the ladder? Are you kidding me?
Yes, I'm going to show you. You got to stay tuned for 9 o'clock. Yes, indeed. She
No
can
way.
make it up the ladder.
No
It's hard for
way.
people to do.
Yeah,
That's why
barely
they have
do
to
it.
train. We're going to show you.
Oh, she is too cute.
I'll tell you what, my lab could have never done it. Unless, of course, there was a big hamburger at the top of the...
Hey, well, however you get him to do it.
Unattended pizza or something. All right, Allie, I look forward to seeing that demonstration.
Do you remember last year when we did the 9/11 stair climb? Mm-hmm. Remember, they had the dogs there that were running up and down the ladders. I had posted it on my social media, but I was just amazed that the dogs, because it wasn't like normal stairs, it was a steep, tall ladder, and the dogs could go up and over the ladder. And
insane.
Yeah, I remember taking video of that, and just, whew. They're athletes.
All right, so you're saying that dog is going to be able to do it?
I think so. I put my money on the dog.
Right.
Definitely over you, even with the hamburger at top.
Yes. No, I can't. Hey, coming up on